Italy is famous for its grand cities like Rome, Florence, and Venice. But beyond the tourist crowds lies another world, charming little towns where time seems to stand still. These hidden villages in Italy are filled with cobblestone streets, medieval towers, pastel-colored houses, and breathtaking landscapes. Visiting them means experiencing a slower rhythm of life, tasting authentic regional food, and discovering a side of Italy untouched by mass tourism. One such magical place is Civita di Bagnoregio, a village perched atop fragile volcanic cliffs and often called the Dying Town. Let's begin our journey here, where history and beauty meet in every stone. 1. Civita di Bagnoregio, Lazio. Often called the Dying Town because of its fragile volcanic cliffs, Civita di Bagnoregio is one of the most enchanting hidden villages in Italy. Accessible only by a pedestrian bridge, the village feels like stepping into a medieval painting. With just a handful of residents, it offers peace, silence, and incredible views over the Tiber Valley. Walking through its narrow lanes, you'll find stone houses covered in ivy, small squares, and artisan shops. It's especially magical at sunset, when the golden light washes over the village. Where to stay in Civita di Bagnoregio? Civita B&B. Cozy rooms with panoramic views of the valley. Alma Civita. Charming guest house with a traditional Italian feel. 2. Alberobello, Puglia. Alberobello is world famous for its unique trulli houses, white conical-roofed dwellings that look like they came out of a fairy tale. This UNESCO World Heritage Site is one of the most picturesque hidden villages in Italy, attracting travelers with its magical atmosphere. Strolling through the Trulli district feels like walking through an open-air museum. Local shops sell handmade crafts, olive oil, and wine, while small trattorias serve authentic Puglian dishes like orecchiette pasta. The town is small enough to explore in a day, but staying overnight lets you enjoy the quiet streets after the day trippers leave. Where to stay in Alberobello? Trulli Holiday Resort. Sleep inside a restored trullo for a once-in-a-lifetime experience. The Alcove Luxury Hotel nei Trulli, boutique Trulli suites with modern comforts. 3. Montefiorale, Tuscany. Hidden in the Chianti Hills, Montefiorale is one of the most beautiful medieval villages in Tuscany, and one of the best-kept hidden villages in Italy. Surrounded by vineyards and olive groves, this tiny hamlet feels timeless. Its stone walls, narrow alleys, and flower-filled balconies create postcard-perfect scenes. The village is also known as the birthplace of Amerigo Vespucci, the explorer after whom America is named. Montefiorale is perfect for wine lovers, as family-run wineries nearby offer tastings of Chianti Classico. Visiting in spring or autumn lets you see the Tuscan countryside at its most colorful. Where to stay in Montefiorale? Castello di Verrazzano, wine estate offering rustic rooms and vineyard tours. La Fonte del Machiavelli, country farmhouse with a pool and valley views. 4. Castelmezzano, Basilicata. Nestled in the Lucanian Dolomites, Castelmezzano is a dramatic mountain village that feels worlds away from Italy's busy tourist spots. Recognized as one of the most beautiful hidden villages in Italy, it is surrounded by jagged peaks that create breathtaking views. The stone houses seem to climb up the mountainside, while narrow paths connect tiny piazzas. Adventure seekers love Castelmezzano for the Volo dell'Angelo, Flight of the Angel, a thrilling zipline between mountain peaks. For those who prefer a slower pace, scenic hikes and traditional restaurants serving local dishes like pepperoni cruci, crispy peppers, make it unforgettable. Where to stay in Castelmezzano? B&B al Balcone delle Dolomiti, family-run stay with stunning mountain views. La Gradinata B&B, cozy guest house in the village center. 5. Vernazza, Liguria, Cinque Terre. Although Cinque Terre is no longer a secret, Vernazza remains one of the most charming villages in the region, and deserves its spot among the best hidden villages in Italy. Its pastel-colored houses cascade down to a small harbor, where fishing boats bob on turquoise waters. Climbing up to the Doria Castle gives you panoramic views over the rugged coastline. The village is small, with winding alleys filled with gelato shops and trattorias serving pesto pasta, a Ligurian specialty. Staying overnight allows you to enjoy Vernazza without the daytime crowds, making it feel like a hidden treasure once more. Where to stay in Vernazza? Albergo Barbara, simple rooms right on the harbor. La Mala, boutique guesthouse with sea view terraces. 6. San Gimignano, Tuscany. Known as the town of fine towers, San Gimignano is a perfectly preserved medieval hilltop village. While it has become more popular in recent years, its historic beauty still makes it feel like one of the most impressive hidden villages in Italy. 14 medieval towers rise above the skyline, creating a unique silhouette. The town is famous for its Vernaccia di San Gimignano wine and award-winning gelato shops. Wandering its piazzas, you'll discover art galleries, wine cellars, and breathtaking views over the Tuscan countryside. Arriving early in the morning or late in the afternoon lets you experience its quieter side. Where to stay in San Gimignano? Hotel Leon Bianco, historic hotel on the main square. Agriturismo Guardastelle, farm stay surrounded by vineyards. 7. Atrani, Amalfi Coast, Campania. Just around the corner from busy Amalfi, Atrani is a true hidden gem on the Amalfi Coast. With fewer tourists, it offers a more authentic experience than its famous neighbors. Atrani's pastel houses hug the cliffs, and its tiny piazza is one of the most charming on the coast. Narrow alleys lead down to a small sandy beach where locals swim. It's one of the smallest hidden villages in Italy, but also one of the most picturesque. Staying here means enjoying the Amalfi Coast without the crowds, while still being just a short walk from Amalfi itself. Where to stay in Atrani? Palazzo Ferraioli, hotel and spa, elegant boutique hotel with sea views. Le Domus, apartments with balconies overlooking the coast. Exploring these hidden villages in Italy is like stepping back in time. Each one has its own unique story, from Alberobello's trulli houses to Castelmezzano's mountain views and Atrani's seaside charm. They may not be as famous as Florence or Rome, but they offer something more valuable: authenticity, tranquility, and unforgettable beauty. If you're planning a trip, be sure to add at least one of these hidden villages in Italy to your itinerary. You'll leave with memories of places where tradition, culture, and breathtaking landscapes come together in perfect harmony.